Did get off the stone gaze, however, just before the global. That's still not enough to save the life, however, of Masaros, but mid one is in. Will at least shut down Dubu for this, has a buyback, and will immediately commit it. He's coming back to the tier 2 tower. They're on to Chidori, though, trying to burn through the mana, but the snake gives him a bit too much. A two-man stun now from the Techies. The burning barrage from John Noel, the damage, and Jackie explodes. Ice is up next. DJ putting in the work. He is doing a good amount here. Jackie respawns on the Aegis. Round 2 here. It's all going the way here for Bleed.
Stacking can do, but you're fairly squishy in this lane.
Yeah, and Techies just does so much damage. I mean, he's a universal hero now. There he goes, the blast off. They're gonna actually try and turn for DJ. He may have bit of a bit more than he can chew, but is still gonna be able to survive until John Noel falls, ensuring the EXP, and it's ice.
So you're not completely shut out in your lanes. I think this kind of start is a decent foundation for SMG, although mid.
Was that mid? It was mid, where mid one is going to get
Beastmaster solo when he has Axis build. He can't really afford to get run down. That's kind of so okay.
Right. It's just that easy, honestly. Dubu from behind takes the twin gate.
Mag this game for the buffs. This is what Bleed should have been doing, though, just try lane bot.
Yeah, look at Chidori. I mean, he is just so sad right now. He might just die. 4 stacks of axes, and most importantly, the Techies is going to seal the deal. Done well. They've done well, at least, to dispatch of the wagon. I didn't quite see how they've done that, but the wagon's dead, so this push is not as fast as it could be.
If you get earlier kills, you have a bigger lead, rupture out.
Yeah, there's a TP scroll for Cord, and he's actually going to use Rolling Thunder and then TP. Bleeding out. He's got a lot of move speed here to mid one, so there's just no way out of this one for Dubu. Dubu activates the Blade Mail there, the Roar. Ice is happily tanking the damage as he sees the C4 explosive hit place. It would have been good, but now actually they've connected with the entire team here for SMG. They will lose off food by the looks of things at the start of the fight. Indeed, DJ makes sure, as Masaros is going to skewer through the goalpost there. Lots of heals here for DJ, though, with the full Guardian Greaves on him. And in fact, Masaros, he's slow to a crawl and killed off. Chidori as well, silenced, forced to BKB just so he didn't stun himself under a cliff. SMG, they've come this far. They're not stopping now. As Chidori leads them into battle. Mid one doesn't find anything there on the Blood Right. Chidori at least able to put out a concoction there, but ice. Perhaps looking for the Primal Roar. Okay, or just the illusions kicking Chidori's butt right now. Pops the Chemical Rage, in goes mid one. They have managed to at least force him to TP away thanks to the rupture as John Noel forces a bit of aggro onto himself. That's a big stun though. Oh no, but Chidori back onto the cliff, stunned up. He got roared up there. Chidori falling low, the regen just a bit too much for him as mid one gets a key kill there onto the silencer. That saves him, that keeps him rather alive just a bit longer, at least long enough to make it out alive in this fight. He would have been able to get through that butterfly evasion. It's not a choice for him now. That is going to be a skewer back onto the high ground. RP does come up, but where's the follow-up? Chidori as well. The 4-step kind of gets Ice in a weird position. Short little stun there, a concoction. The Rage is going to, the Roar is still going to come out. The 4-step as well. Chidori way too far from his team. They could do a darn thing to save his life. He's got buyback here on the Elk, but he doesn't have Chemical Rage, doesn't have BKB. Might not have a top lane of barracks for much longer either. It's going to be forced to buy back though as mid one. Looking for the play now. Ice maybe has gone a bit too far. The stuns, the control, the lockdown just not good enough. He is still alive. In fact, the Sunder. Oh, goodness, nearly at the cost of Jackie's own life with the Illuminate that was coming through. Masaros giving chase. That's going to be a pretty good harpoon. Oh, but now it's going to be Corden who goes on in. Plenty of damage there. Ice, win heal. He finally be taken down. Mid one gets the kill. Actually, it goes to Masaros, so no big heal there. But Jackie's dispatched of your top lane of barracks already. Dubu seems to have been left behind. Well, they chase through the minefield. They will for a while at least as DJ looking for a counter initiation. Chidori is dead. They've caught him in mid one. He's disarmed. He can't fight through this. He gets the 4-step back to safety. He'll be okay for now. Masaros looking at least for something. Unfortunately, only comes up with an illusion.
Yeah, it does feel that way. But you've got the Hex up in John. Well,
all right, but that's how you want to get it started, though. There's the global silence. The follow-up not immediately there. Looking for the damage. Jackie pulls back on in. Terror Wave, though, does force mid one off of him for a second. That's at least global out. But Ice is getting the creeps to work. The Roar now onto Masaros. A good blink on back, though. Chidori needs something to throw his concoction at. We'll actually find the real Jackie there to do so. Only one tier 4 tower taken down, but watch out for those Scotty auto attacks. You're doing the damage. Lots of ultis popped. There's going to be another skewer on back. They caught the real one a second time, this time without a global. They just can't find the RP in time. Now Jackie dishing out a bit more, a bit of damage actually. feeling it a little bit back now. Has Sunder, but Silence won't be able to use it. Ice and DJ from the side as there goes Mid One, zooming around the fights. Someone's TP'd all the way out. Mid One kind of getting kited out here. Does at least find Dubu. A fine kill for him, and he's left the Bleed really have left the rest of their own team behind. Ice is gonna fall. Masaros hunting for DJ. That should be an easy kill for them now as soon as they're not disarmed. They even commit the RP. Gosh. Wow. Nothing could save DJ there.
Or SMG. Remove some of the reliance on Masaros. Clear up an avenue for the skewer battles.
Good points, honestly. Careful though. Chidori might be forced to BKB here and will. Gordon actually bonked himself on the ledge, but he finds a bash there. The Rolling Thunder proc. Chidori is dying through this though. Rupture, that might be good up. Mid One, he's just in. Oh, Crimson Guard saving him a lot though. Mid One needs to do a lot more damage with the RP. It's on 2, but he skewers him up to the high ground. Mid One, and needs to get a kill. He needs one now, and he won't. He's gonna go down. Triple buyback out from SMG as Chidori stuns himself and everyone around him, but Ice is beating the drum. They are going to beat back SMG here in game number 2. Bleed, they're not yet fully into this game as Mid One still making it a bit difficult, but the disarms there on the lucky shot. And DJ collecting the kill in style. Jackie refusing to die, even if they got him, John. He's still got Aegis for another 20 seconds. What do they have left? SMG, pardon me, on the ropes. As Bleed look to close out game number 2 here. The very slow but steady siege here now from Bleed begins. Stun onto Masaros. Tons of vision in the base, Force Staff, and even Skewer committed there just to keep himself alive. Careful, Apu actually gets bonked into the base. But that is going to set the rest of Bleed onto the Ancient, already half HP. This is really it now for SMG. Surely Bleed now recognize there's no buyback on the Alchemist. Mega's surrounding the throne. The Hex save as the Piggy skewers himself into the roar of Ice. And that is Bleed taking us to a game number 3. Red, actually. Oh, SMG, they're going to follow him through the portal, though. They're coming. Here's Masaros, there's Apu, who does not have a stun for another 25 seconds. It will be slightly difficult here to get the kill on Ice, but Masaros has the pure damage here, really trying to make a play for it. Nice little stomp out from the Centaur Conqueror as Ice throws down another Firestorm. Will be rewarded with a kill. Now the Root of Malice, Pit of Malice onto Apu, puts him down.
Ernest just yet.
No, not yet. It'll take time for this Quinks to really start doing things. There's a bit of damage at least on a Dubu, but in trouble is Apu yet again. Does get up to the high ground here, and they will still kill him off. Dubu, another +2 for him. Jackie burning everyone around him with the Radiance. There's damage here on the Chidori. Careful here, slow to a crawl. Does get rooted a second time, but damage is just onto his mana pool as DJ does manage to TP away in time to safety. With an unstable concoction thrown his way, it's going to connect, sets up the Pit of Malice. Now that's going to be pretty good amounts of damage. They did get off the Stone Gaze, however, just before the global. That's still not enough to save the life, however, of Masaros, but Mid One is in. Will at least shut down Dubu for this, has a buyback, and will immediately commit it. He's coming back to the tier 2 tower. They're onto Chidori, though, trying to burn through the mana, but the Snake gives them a bit too much. A 2-man stun now from the Techies. The Burning Barrage from John Noel, the damage, and Jackie explodes. Ice is up next. DJ putting in the work. He's doing a good amount here. Jackie respawns on the Aegis. Round 2 here. It's all going the way here for Bleed as Mid One running from his life. Okay, Initiation is going to really have to make the difference here as John Noel is going to be able to break a couple of smokes. Oh no, DJ in trouble. Someone to help him, free him from this prison. There's a fight breaking out as well around him. Jackie gets the stun reflected out of his Ice finds a really nice Bit of Malice onto 2. Damage onto Dubu, who did at least get off the global silence here. It's going to end up putting him down. Both supports down. Dubu saving his buyback for now as Chidori lets rip the Stone Gaze. That forces Jackie out during the race of his BKB, and even stones up Ice. Bit of Malice as well. Another big one does catch a couple of the heroes. I think that was Corden as well who ends up getting stunned there. He barely makes it out alive, as does Ice. Everyone just TPs away. Excuse me? Jackie's on a cliff. There's the sentry, but Dubu, a little bit spooked to actually have found the Medusa. Globaled right before he dies. Does decently here at preventing Mid One from jumping back in, but Corden looking for the dieback onto Chow. Chow's a bit too tanky, eats his own skeleton. Life steals a bit off of that, but he's still gonna end up falling. Now the fight really breaking down as Corden still alive. Pit of Malice doing a great job here, keeping SMG stuck on their cliff right now. Chidori, though, really starting to lay in the damage as in goes Jackie. Stone Gaze is not going to be activated here in time. Out of mana, out of life, the stun, even though if it finds 3, it's not going to do anything. The Corden jumps in to die. Now Masaros, the janitor, playing cleanup duty here, does find 2. The buyback from Chidori, though, as SMG eager to win this fight, eager to claim the Roche, pick up the kill there onto the Alchemist. Masaro, pretty good from Bleed, but the problem is these illusions. Oh, there's the illusion to work as well.
Illusion versus illusion war.
And it's burning mana. It's pretty annoying actually for the rest of the team. It will finally expire. Masaros is in. There's the buyback up for Corden. They're going to try and get out now, but Chidori trapped inside. There's the missile blade. Oh, and look at him.
Oh my God.
Like a piece of Swiss cheese there. They just poked holes in him, John. But look at
everyone's dying.
Look at the blade out there. The damage is too high. Apu's going to go down. Corden, he's just bought out. He's really looking for this kill on the mid one. Mid one slow to a crawl. He cannot get out because of the global silence as well. Has buyback though, and has a remnants down. Corden's a bit looking low. Maybe looking like a little bit of a tasty treat there. Masaros is able to TP out in time as
waste so much time on killing this Dusa.
Now another fortify. That's the buyback out from mid one now.
Oh, John Wall, he's ratting.
Put down. He's looking right. The damage is severe, actually. We do need to keep that rat cam up. In the meantime, tier 4 towers under attack here, John. Bleed Esports. They're looking to try and end this. Throne already exposed. There is no more fortify. It's been used now off from SMG. Corden, a bit worse for wear. He's bought out for this one as well, as has mid one. He's back into the fountain. As Masaro's kind of getting controlled by the Pit of Malice. Corden.
Oh my God.
Throw the damage.
Oh my God.
They just focus down onto the building. Look at them. Corden, he can't believe it. Jackie, as cool as a cucumber. DJ,